We begin with a proposed cure to the traffic headache in the North Atlanta suburbs. After weighing the possibility of running heavy rail north along Georgia 400 to Alpharetta, federal, state, and local officials have opted for bus rapid transit instead. The Federal Transit Administration says bus rapid transit, or BRT, is more suitable and flexible. Rubber-tired vehicles would run in designated lanes. The route would span 12 miles of Georgia 400 from the North Springs MARTA station to Windward Parkway. It would be funded by a mix of federal, state, and local money. If approved, construction could begin in 2022. Service would start 3 years later. Some good news for Georgia trade. The Port of Savannah handled a record 4.5 million of those 20-foot containers during the last fiscal year, which ended June 30th. Well, to help keep up with demand, a nearly $127 million rail project is underway. When it's completed in 2021, it'll double Savannah's rail capacity to 1 million containers a year. Well, just days after Equifax announced a $700 million settlement to its 2017 data breach, Capital One says it too has fallen prey to a hacker. 106 million customers affected. The FBI has arrested the suspect on a charge of computer fraud and abuse. Capital One says it got an alert on July 17th and discovered the hack 2 days later. The bank says it is unlikely the information was used for fraud and no credit card account numbers or login credentials were compromised. However, about 140,000 Social Security numbers and 80,000 linked bank account numbers were exposed. I spoke with Georgia's Attorney General recently about how businesses can arm themselves against future hacks and security breaches.
We are in a world that, unfortunately, it's not a matter of if data breaches occur, it's when. And we need to prepare. We need to prevent these things from happening in the future. We need to make sure that companies have good security protocols, that they've got good processes and procedures in place. Make sure that when patches need to be put into their IT system, that they're done in a timely manner and that you have regular updates. We've got folks that are trying to hack into systems and data breaches, and that information is valuable. I think it's important for individuals and for companies to make sure that they know what can be done to protect your information, protect that data. You can go to our website at law.ga.gov. Our Consumer Protection Division does this all the time. But let's make sure that we're taking care of that data and we're working with companies that want to do it the right way and make sure that they do it the right way.
We'll take a closer look at how cybersecurity is changing in the wake of these data breaches later in our Trending Topics segment.